You don't want to tell them? She doesn't even want to say it.
I'm worried everyone's gonna unsubscribe when they find out our decision. So hear us out.
Listen.
Hear us out how this all happened and we have a compromise plan too. So just don't, we decided to
just how about this? Do what Dawn tells me to do with the kids. Seek understanding first. Isn't that what you say?
I do say that, yeah.
Seek understanding before you punish them.
Alright, so we decided to do the deck, but here's what happened. So last Friday we asked you which $500 project should we do next, and I had like not even turned off the camera, and Tom was out here backing his truck out to pull out bushes. You look like you have some thoughts, Adeline.
All I wanted to know if it wasn't gonna take a long time, like the other project.
Oh, the deck project. And yeah, Adeline's like, you guys are not starting another project.
That is true. Adeline said to us, how long is this gonna take? And we told her what we think.
What did you think? What's your thought?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, what I said was, once the bushes are gone and all the footings are in and done, 2 days. That's what I said.
We're gonna time it.
But remember the prerequisites.
All right. I was thinking she was maybe thinking this should be a video that should be on Rusty Judgment and not on Mama's channel.
Well, how about we see how it turns out and we can decide.
We'll decide what channel it goes on.
All right. This is a super duty. It's not even gonna notice.
Throughout the course of that video, you actually won me over to the deck project, right? Tom never wins, right? Like, I was like, you know what? Well, let's live for today, and if we move our house or change things, whatever, right? Like, let's just live for today and what we're gonna enjoy this summer. Wow.
That
Told ya.
pulled out pretty
Not so bad. What we did not expect was that 99%.
Yeah, like all of you.
We're gonna say that you should do the swing set for the kids.
I didn't. So the thing is, the kids, we asked the kids, we said, do you guys want to be on this video? And you guys can pitch your little part on why you want a swing set. And they're all like, yeah, for sure. And then Dawn goes, no, we don't want to do that because then the kids will win by a landslide.
For sure.
Well, we still didn't do that and you still voted for the kids.
Is this pretty fun for you?
Yeah, if I didn't have to unhook it.
Okay. You need one of the kids to come with to unhook it.
If I didn't have to get out of the truck, I could stay in the truck.
So these bushes are too big to transplant, otherwise we would definitely try and do that. So what I thought, here's why I thought the swing set wouldn't win out, is because...
You like that piece of junk swing
No.
set.
Because I didn't think we needed to make something like so elaborate for them and spend $400 just on lumber. That's not even counting like the swings or the sandbox, and so that's why it didn't seem that practical to me. And I feel like we have very practical friends that watch. What I didn't count on was all of you that were like, hey, kids are only little once, right? Like, they need to live up their childhood and they have a piece of crap swing set. Pretty much, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, so what we decided to do for the kids is we had actually been looking at those big round swings. Or I don't know if Tom had.
And I think when you say we decided to do for the kids, it's you decided to do for the kids.
Well, Tom would have just been like, well, we'll just do all the projects, right?
Let's just do both.
Yeah. He's like, we'll put Dawn's last, don't get me wrong. But
well, it's the least important.
We'll just do it all. Anyways, and I'm like adding up the lumber costs in my head. We've been looking at these cool round swings, and I had for a while had wanted to get one for the kids because, especially now that they're getting a little older, that I think they would play on that a lot. So we do want to get them one of those swings. And so maybe next summer we'll build the like super sweet swing set is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I feel like Tom's like, well, maybe once the deck's done.
I mean, who knows? Let's just see how it goes.
But the other thing, we want to build them a sandbox.
Yeah, so like I built a big sandbox down at Dawn's parents for the kids when we lived there for a little while, like years ago. And when we moved here, we talked about building a sandbox again, but we have outdoor cats. And what we found out with the sandbox I built at her parents' house is those cats think that's a monster litter box.
Yeah.
So I've seen, which you probably have too, it's a covered sandbox where when you flip it up, it's like 2 benches on each side.
Yeah, super cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking, well, if I do that though, then they can't leave their toys in when you close it up.
Yeah.
There's no room, so I might have to re-look at that design and see if you can extend the sides higher so their toys could stay in it.
So I'd love to know if you have an idea for covering a sandbox. We wouldn't make it as big, like you're thinking like
maybe like, I don't know, 8 by 8.
I think that would be plenty big. So I would love to know if you have any ideas of how to cover a sandbox. I've seen some other ideas on Pinterest, making just like a tarp with like weighted edges or different things. So if you have any ideas, let us know.
Yeah.
So the kids are still gonna get a sandbox. They're gonna get a swing. They're just not gonna get that like GQ fancy swing set. Probably not this year, because here's the other thing that Tom has not mentioned yet, is that our deck went from being this big to this big as we were doing it. So the lumber cost on the deck is adding up a little bit too.
I thought this was the size we agreed on.
It's a little bit bigger.
All right, so we were originally, by we I mean Dawn was originally wanting to stop it right here.
Well, that's how it was going to be a $500 project.
Right, but I think what we came to the conclusion of, if we did it this side, we would either put the steps off this way or 45 them like we're doing.
Yeah, but that would have cut into the space more.
That would have cut into the space, and the other thing is we have a garage right here, and you would have backed, or well, somebody would have backed into the steps at some point in life.
And that's why we couldn't bring it out any further this way, is because we have to be able to drive into the garage still.
Correct.
So
we decided to bring it out through there, which is actually the front of the house.
Yeah, it lines up with that
lines up with the
front section.
House, and then we 45'd it again because we think it looks more inviting than it coming off of one end or the other. We like the way it looks. Plus now we should be able to put like a nice little oval or a square table with some chairs at and a grill. Like that should be plenty of space for what we want to do here.
Yeah, otherwise we couldn't have really done a grill safely. Probably
not.
Yeah.
So we're thinking put the grill out over here, keep it away from the siding in the house.
Yeah.
Grill over here, table in the middle with chairs around it.
Yeah.
Umbrella above it.
Cold drink, we're good to go.
The other thing too is we brought it one step down from going into our house, that landing, just so that it drops more about the siding lower, otherwise it came pretty high on the siding.
Yeah.
So we dropped it one step down. We took off everything around the front door because the railing isn't going to match what we want to do here. So then we also brought it out maybe 8 inches.
Yeah, which is kind of nice because it does get a little tight on that platform. We're all ready. We have temporary deck boards on because Tom couldn't like wait any longer.
Well, I got so tired of working on it. It's been like in the 90s and humid and sunny all day, so I've been just exhausted. And so I just threw a bunch of the deck boards up here just to let them dry. They're all really wet from being pressure treated.
Yeah.
Now everybody's been hanging out on it like it's done.
We've like already been using it a ton. And the kids love it. They're excited. They're excited about it too. Do you guys like the deck?
Yeah.
Are we making you say that?
No.
All right. Good job.
Would you rather have a swing set?
No. Yes. Kind of. No.
Kind of.
I actually think both.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling like this was like a very good investment, even though the price tag is getting a little bit higher than what.
Yeah, a little bit.
So if we go back a little bit, so the first day digging the footings, it was 90, it was almost 100 degrees, I think.
I think it was almost 100.
Very humid. And so you dug the first one by hand, and then it was clear that that was gonna take forever. What do you have?
Dude, I'm like halfway, a little over halfway.
Oh man, that's a really deep hole.
I'm gonna go get the post hole digger.
Like, that's what I said.
Did you say that too? That's like a big hole, did you?
On all of the holes, once I got probably 3 feet down, I hit like a pile of rock.
Yeah, so you went and rented an auger.
A 2-man auger.
A 2-man. Could have been a 12-man. All right, this is a 2-man post hole digger, so I don't know what I'm doing to help, but we'll see.
You will show everybody today that you were raised on a farm.
I know, try and make my dad proud. Oh, we've officially reached that spot of like, what on earth were we thinking?
I was there a few hours ago.
Whose idea was this? To pick the hottest day of the summer to dig footings for a deck?
Mine.
Oh my goodness.
I'm usually a let's get it started and get it done kind of a person. So we said yesterday let's build a deck. Today we're digging holes. And we're gonna concrete posts in.
We have to do it tonight because there's rain in the forecast. But
yeah.
That post hole digger, that was heavy. Like that was no joke.
So okay, here's the thing.
You can hold it.
I rented a 2-man post hole digger. So 2-man post hole digger. Not one man.
Not a 1 man and 1 dog.
And a cute little thing.
No.
But you did good.
Well, we got them like what, dug half the way down maybe with that, or 2/3, some of them?
I'd say 2/3 of the way down. And then we got to get the rest of the way there by. It's just, I understand. I mean, it's a lot for me to pick the thing up, so it's way too much for Dawn to pull.
I'm too
pull
short
an auger
to, like,
out of the ground full of dirt.
Yeah. Anyway.
So.
All right, I tried.
All right, we're gonna go square up some posts so we can start mixing concrete.
Yeah, the holes are almost done. So Tom's putting posts in, and then we'll get some concrete going. So I helped as best I could, but
it was a lot of work still.
It was still a lot of work.
And even then, once we got the holes all the way to the bottom of the auger, we still had to dig deeper to get to 42 inches down.
That's the frost line here in southern Minnesota, is 42 inches.
Yep.
So
part of me wanted to just go down to her parents, grab a backhoe, and just dig some big holes. But I knew that would have been just a big mess.
Yeah, that probably would have been a bigger mess.
Yeah, big mess.
So, but we got them done. The concrete that you used to was actually for. Yeah,
it was instant post set concrete. So basically,
you don't have to mix it ahead of time. Yeah,
you don't have to mix it ahead of time. You add water, and then you don't have to use like anchor posts to keep it square. I still did. Mm-hmm. I'm still glad that I did for the ones I did, just because I wanted them really strategically placed. Mm-hmm.
But I think it's set up pretty quick that you probably could have got by without it. Yeah,
so basically it says it sets up within like 20 minutes, but it's not going to be cured for a few days.
Mm-hmm. But it was so easy because you just put some water in the hole, dump the bag of sand or concrete in, put a little more water in, and that was it. Like that was it, so fast. So it is cool, like the products that they have now that make it go quicker. So Tom is going to have to do some concrete around here because we did make it bigger, it went out into our sidewalk and stuff.
Yep. All right, so what we're going to do here is, so the steps are going to come down over there, and our existing sidewalk we're just going to tie into it. So right now when people come here, they kind of naturally park here anyway. So what we'll do is we're going to extend from this point here. I'm gonna get rid of this chunk because it's busted. We'll peel that out, cut it with a concrete saw straight, and then I will concrete all of this straight in here. We'll make like a curve here, curve, and then a curve, and then we'll try and line it up with the old concrete sidewalk. So this is all gonna be concrete.
Yep, and then where you're standing right now, I am gonna put some hydrangea bushes.
What's a hydrangea?
Flowers.
Is it like that big old thing?
Like the peony bushes? It's the one outside of our bedroom window that gets the big white flowers.
Really?
Alright, well apparently we're still discussing that. I also want to put some black shutters on this window, and that's also still being discussed. It's at committee right now. So we'll see.
I love you. So we'll change where the sidewalk runs in front of our house, which we wanted to do anyway. When we bought the house, it used to have a handicap ramp on the front, and so we got rid of that right away because we didn't need it. Actually,
well, we left it a summer because the kids liked riding their bikes down it.
I know, they actually cried when I
they
took
were
it down.
bummed. You told them you were gonna make it into a treehouse, but that never happened.
Don't tell them that.
I know. Sorry.
Anyway, so I'm gonna redo the sidewalk in front of the new deck. I have to extend the little driveway a little section more. And
then we're gonna add a little landscaping and some bushes and stuff. So I think it's gonna look really cool. And then for the railing, we're gonna do a white railing with black spindles so it'll match what we did on the porch.
On the porch, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and I realized we were actually over at my parents' house earlier today helping them just pressure wash off the front and stuff and, you know, just get ready for the summer. And it took me back to when we got married. We had our wedding at their farm, and so we spent that summer helping get stuff ready. And then our first house, I'm like, this is just kind of what we've always done. Actually, how the first time I met Tom, you came to my house. My brother and I had bought a house, and we wanted to rent out the basement, so we were trying to do some projects down there, and you actually came and helped us get that ready. So that's actually how we met, was doing like DIY remodeling projects. So it's kind of just been our thing for a while.
It's kind of what we do.
It's kind of how we spend quality time together.
We don't leave anything alone.
So, and it's not always, you know, 12 years in, we still don't always see eye to eye on everything.
Don't always.
But I think I don't know if we're getting better or not. Anyway.
No, are we getting better?
We might be getting worse.
We might be getting worse.
I think my first house, you just gave me whatever I wanted. Just kidding, you still do. So.
No, I did it without complaining at the beginning. Now there's complaining.
Now there's grumbling. It's how it goes, right?
Yeah, but you all know.
I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. And it's looking really good. So.
And we're sitting on it right now.
Oh, we're sitting on it right now. We are already loving it. We're going to need to get it like an umbrella because it gets a little hot out here.
Little hot.
But in the evenings, it's like perfect. So. And the kids really do like it. We're not just saying that.
No, they do.
They do like it a lot.
They're always just either sitting out here or playing or
So I think
reading.
we're gonna use it a lot. So, and like you said, our house is tiny, so to add 200 more square feet.
Yeah, this is like 207 square feet.
Living space is actually kind of nice.
That's kind of a lot.
So, all right, well, we hope you're doing well. We hope you forgive us for not choosing the swing set, but
that or hey, if you want to ship us a swing set, come on.
Yeah. So Tom was looking at some on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace too. So we'll get something figured out for the kids. But yeah. So, all right. Well, we hope that you have a really great weekend, and we love you, and we'll visit with you again soon.
Bye-bye.